All right, the bar graph shows the number of students by major in the College of Arts and Sciences. So number 23 here. Which major has the largest number of students? Well, remember on a bar graph, if we want the largest, that means we're looking for the tallest. And so in this case, it looks like English is the tallest. So the English has the most number of students. How many more students are majoring in math than in science? So we need to figure out how many are majoring in math, and that looks like 200. And science, that looks like we're at 150 there. So we need to take our 200 minus 150, so that would be 50. So we have 50 more math majors. Use the circle graph. So in a survey of, but that'll be important, 6,566 vehicles on the campus of the State University, we got this graph. All right, so in the graph, remember we're going to have all 6,566 vehicles, and now we've got the percentage of each vehicle type. Find the number of vans. All right, so our vans are right here, and it looks like that's 9%. So we need 9% of, so 9% of 6,566. And so remember in mathematics, of means multiply, and in order to multiply by a percent, I need to make that a decimal. So 9% is equal to 0.09. And we can move that decimal 2 places to the left. So I need 0.09 times 6,566. And that gives me 590.94. And it says round to the nearest whole number. So that 9 is actually going to round us up, right? Because that 9 is greater than 5, so that's going to round us up. So approximately 591 vans on that campus. All right, find the missing angle measure. So remember that triangles, the angles total 180 degrees. So here we've got 3 angles. We're missing 1 angle. So x plus 86 has to equal 180. So x plus 86 and 86, so x plus 172 equals 80. Undo this addition by subtracting. So x is going to equal to 8. And since these are in degrees, this is actually going to be 8 degrees as well. All right, which property, if any, should be used to show the pair of triangles are congruent? So remember, we've got several properties. We have our angle side angle, right, where we have 2 congruent angles with a congruent side between them. We also have side, 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 where there are 3 congruent sides. And then we can have side, angle, side, where we have 2 congruent sides with a contained angle. So here it looks like we've got an angle with an angle that matches. We then have our contained side that's the same. And we have the angle next to it as well. So for this one, this would be angle, side, angle that's causing that congruency. All right, find the perimeter of the polygon. So remember, perimeter of a rectangle. That's going to be perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So if I have a rectangle here measuring 2 2/3 millimeters by 6 1/2 millimeters. My perimeter is going to be 2 times 2 2/3 plus 6 times, plus 2 times 6 1/2. All right, and so I would probably convert these first, makes it easier for me. So 2 2/3 is the same as multiply the whole number times the denominator, add the numerator, keep the denominator. So 6 plus 2 over 3, so 8 over 3. And then 6 1/2, same thing. Multiply the numerator by the denominator, add the numerator, keep the original denominator. So 12 plus 1 over 2, 13 over 2. So my perimeter is 2 times 8 over 3 plus 2 times 13 over 2. And when we multiply fractions, we multiply straight across. We can write this as 2 over 1 times 8 over 3 plus 2 over 1 times 13 over 2. So 16 over 3 plus 26 over 2. And we need a common denominator here. So a little bit more scratch work. 16 over 3. That LCD is going to be 6. So I can multiply the top and the bottom by 2 to keep things balanced. So 16 times 2, it's going to give me 32. And 26 over 2, something over 6. So multiply both the top and the bottom by 3. So that's going to give me 78 over 6. So this is going to equal to 32 over 6 plus 78 over 6. Now that I have a common denominator, I can add my numerators. So 32 plus 78, that's going to be 110 over 6. And those are both divisible by 2. So 110 divided by 2 is going to give me 55. And 6 divided by 2 is going to give me 3. So I've got 55 over 3. And typically, if we're given something as mixed numbers, we give our answer as mixed numbers as well. So we can convert this to a mixed number. We take our numerator, divide by the denominator. 3 goes into 5 one time, multiply back, bring down our 2. 3 does not go into 2, so I bring my 5 down. 3 goes into 25 8 times, which is 24, remainder of 1. So that means that as a mixed number, 55 over 3 is going to be equal to 18 1/3. And last but not least, don't forget that we did have units, right? We had millimeters. So our perimeter here is going to equal to 18 1/3 millimeters.